Children, if you can hear me, is my voice clear? Let me know by chatting. Okay, and whatever the doubts you have, kindly type in chat box. Okay, so whatever the doubts you have, let me tell you that there will be change in the pattern. You all know about it. We all know about it that there is a change in the pattern. We were preparing according to question answers, but MCQ will be there. Let me tell you that in section A, first question will be where 1 to 20, there will be 20 marks questions MCQ. This will be MCQ for us. And second question, which will be there will be 10 questions, which each question will be of 2 marks. That will be 2 into 10, 20. And there can be some output based questions and some question answers can be in this question. But here it will be 10 MCQs as per the new pattern of ICSE. So if you have any doubt regarding your any questions, please ask. uh, there is a code of cyclo number. What is the use of n divided by 10? Okay, so when we divide n by 10, let me tell you that when we divide n by 10, we want to get the last digit. For that purpose, we use n divided by 10. Someone has asked that question. When we divide n by 10 means we will get the last digit. Last digit means the digit at the unit place. Suppose a number is 538. A number is 538. So when you divide the number by 10, what happens that actually it help us to reduce the number by 10. So the remaining value will be 53, not the last digit. It will be what? 53. It means that the unit digit will be removed. It will not be extracted. The unit digit will be removed. So when we want to reduce the number one by one, then we divide it by 10. Palindrome string program is not in your syllabus. It is only for class 10. So please tell how class is user defined data type. Good question. Let me answer you. Class is a user defined data type because class is not. It is see class is can be predefined also. It can be user defined also. But generally class comes in user defined because what class contains? Class contains members and methods. There is no limit for members and methods in the class. Okay, it can be one method, it can be without any method, there can be number of variables and methods in a class. So that's why class size is not fixed. Class is a user defined data type. Someone is asking which type of MCQs will come. MCQs will be mostly from your chapters. I think we have already completed all the MCQs which is given in the book. Okay, so uh, that may come, and also uh, the MCQs which are available on other platforms, which is available on Google, and other sample papers which is provided by ICSE, that also you can look for. And someone is asking what is PAL prime number? How to write PAL prime number? Let me tell you, children. Someone is asking that code. I will tell you. For PAL prime number, what we have to do? PAL prime number is a number which is palindrome also and which is prime also. That is called a PAL prime number. Okay. So a number which is PAL prime, it's palindrome and prime. So PAL is for palindrome, okay, and which is prime. We all know that. So palindrome is what, like a number which is uh, palindrome number. It's what 121, but 121 is not prime. So a number which is a palindrome also and which is prime also, that will be called PAL prime number. For writing the code of PAL prime number, how what you will do? First of all, you check whether the number is palindrome or not. If the number is palindrome, how will you check the number is palindrome or not? By using the reverse code. If the reverse is original to the number, equal to the original number, that will be uh, palindrome. And please, then next you check for prime number. If it is prime also and palindrome, then it will be known as pal prime number. Someone is asking what is the difference between seal and floor. Okay, so seal and floor, two methods are there, very important methods. Let us see how to work upon. If suppose I say that seal equal to 7.2, seal equal to 7.2. So 7.2 is a decimal value. Seal rounds the number to the nearest greater integer, which becomes 8. So when you round it, it becomes 8. How it becomes? Because 7 and 8, 7.2 comes here. The greatest or greater nearest integer is 8. So that's why what will be answer? The answer will be 8. And in the case of floor, what will happen? Suppose in the place of seal, here we have floor. So in the case of floor, the answer will be 7, because 7 and 8, and here 7.2. So it goes to the nearest lower integer. So that's why it will be. So seal and floor, this is the basic difference between seal and floor. So please tell us answer for this question. In case you need to give proper message, prompt string before taking input from user, which would be the most preferable method? See, there are two methods for taking string from user. That is, one is we use next, and one is next line. For taking string token next, and for taking string as a sentence, then we go with next line method. Sir, why? What is the use of sum and why we initialize it with zero? Very good. See, in some cases, like if I tell you how to find the sum of digit, any number sum of digit, how to find? Initially, see, when we have to add up continuously, we have to change the value of sum. Then we initially take sum as zero. Okay, and what we do, we run a loop while n is greater than 0, and every time we use modulus operator to get the digit, and then the digit is added up, sum equal to sum plus d. This is done, and you have to divide the number by 10. This is also to be done. So sum is initially taken as 0, because every time the value of sum has to be updated. If you don't take it initially 0, then there will be, you can say that there will be a compilation error, that variable is not initialized in the beginning. And if you are finding the product of the digit, then it should be taken as initial value should be 1. Okay. Someone is asking about Fibonacci series. So in Fibonacci series, what we do, children, that we have some terms, and the sum of the two terms is the next term. Like if we talk about 0 and 1, okay, so 0 and 1 becomes 1, 1 and 2 becomes 2, 2 and 1 becomes 3, and 3, 2 becomes 5, and so on. For this purpose, children, take two variables, like you take t1 as 0 and t2 as 1. Okay, take it as in the beginning, print them before only. Using system.out.print, what you do is you just print them before the loop only. Okay, and what you do, you just run a for loop, and you run this for loop, because already you have printed the first two terms. You begin your loop from 2. Begin your loop from 2. See that how many terms it has to be printed, number of terms you mentioned, and then next what you have to do is that you just print, already it is printed, so you have to do the sum of this. So you take as sum equal to t1 plus t2. T1 and t2 is added, and that will be printed. You just print it. What to be printed? Sum is to be printed. And now, actually, this was t1, this was t2, and this is what sum. So what we have to do is that we have to shift it. T1 will become t2, and t2 will become sum. So how we will do that? We will write here that t2 is equal to sum, and your T1 will become T2, or we should do it before, means T2 has to be T1, and then this statement will be better, that it should be here like T1 gets T2 and T2 gets sum. So this will be swapped also. Swapping has to be done, and in this way we can do what? We can print the Fibonacci series also. Okay. See, children, do not worry about the pyramid pattern programs. There will be no complex programs. It will be the pattern which you will get, that will also be easier. You will not get difficult programs. Someone is asking that pattern of alphabet. Okay. So pattern of alphabet also, let me take that question also. But pattern of alphabet was explained, but once again, I'll tell you all how to display the pattern of alphabet. Okay, so for that, suppose a simple pattern I'm taking here, which I'm taking here like A, B, A, B, C, and A, B, C, D, and so on. We have to print. Okay, suppose if I have to write the code for first four rows only, then we can simply run the loop from 1 to 4 and I plus plus. Okay, then the second loop, which will be responsible for printing, that we will make it depend on I, because every column is printed as per the number of rows. So that we can do, and for printing purpose, what we have to do, that we can simply write here system.out.print, and what to be printed, that we have to write. So initially, what we can take a variable here. Any variable can be taken by us. So like if I take here int, okay, and if I take here 64, suppose I have taken int p equal to 64. Done. So what you will do here, that you can simply write here another variable s equal to p plus j, and what to be printed, s to be printed. So before printing s, what you do, you convert it. Explicit conversion has to be done. Okay, and in this way you can simply do it. Here this is for line changing. What I'm doing here is like the initial value of j. First time j is what? 1. Okay. But we want to print what? A, B. Every time we want it to be changed. That's why we have done here what? P plus J. So this will be code for printing a simple alphabetic pattern. Okay. Sir, please tell how to write switch statement for else if. Okay, conversion. Okay. Uh, I'll take that question, how to convert if else to switch. Then I'll go with the question. Some students are asking about the use of the POW method of math class. Okay, suppose if I say that there is a code, here it is written if a is greater than 0, then a plus equal to 7. Okay, someone is asking about converting switch now. So for switch, I'm taking here if a is equal to 0, then a plus 7. Else if it is a is equal to 1, then a plus equal to 9. Else a plus equal to 11. So this is a code which I have written, and I will convert this code into switch. Kindly see how to write the switch statement for this. We can simply write here switch, and the variable is a, so we will write here a. Case 0, because the value is 0, so case 0, and here we can write a plus equal to 7. We have to put break after every case, otherwise there will be the situation of fall through. Case 1, case 1 is for what? A plus equal to 9. Again break has to be put here, and again the third one, which is else part will go to default. It is going to be in default. So here we are writing default a plus equal to 11. Okay, so one of the student has asked the question based on increment and decrement postfix. So I'll take that question, y equal to 6. Okay, and the question is y plus equal to plus y minus minus plus minus minus y. Children, first of all, what we will do in this question, that we will put the parenthesis so that it will be easier for us to understand. First step is that y plus means we have to put this value here. So what is the value of y? Initially it is 6. So we'll keep that 6 here. Plus y means prefix. So we have to increase first. So we have increased here. Y minus minus. Okay. To y minus minus means postfix. So we will, what is the current value of y? That is 7. So we will keep here 7 only. But now the value of y is decreased. Now the value of y is 6 plus minus minus 5. So minus minus 5 means 6 and prefix. So it will be 5. So here you add 6 plus 7, it will be 13 and this will be 12. So your answer is going to be 25. So this is what prefix and postfix. In prefix, we do what? We increase or decrease first and then evaluate. And in postfix, we evaluate first and then the increment and decrement is done. Okay, someone has asked about the use of 1 upon 2 power. Okay, very good. Let us see that question. A lot of confusion about the use of math.pow method. That has to be clear. Actually, what happens generally when we see, if I write here math.pow and if I write here 25 and 1 upon 2, if children, those who are live here, can tell me what will be the answer of this in the chat box. Can you tell me? Math.pow 25 and 1 upon 2. Can anyone answer that? Okay. Okay. What will be the answer? Will be 0. Okay. It will be 1. Okay. It will be 1. How it will be 1? Because 25 and actually compiler takes 1 upon 2 as integer. So when you take it as integer, 1 upon 2 in integer it will be 0. So 25 power 0 it is going to be 1. 25 power 0 is going to be 1. Okay. So when you need, there is a variation in this when it comes like this, children, if it comes math dot pow, and if I say here that in the place of 1 upon 2, if it is written as 0.5, then your answer will be 5. Or if it is written as 1 upon 2.0, then also your answer will be what? It will be 5. Remember it. If it is in double form, then only you will get your answer in your correct square root will come. Otherwise, if it is only 1 upon 2, then compiler will take it as integer and that will be treated as 0 and the answer will be 1. Okay, many of you have also given your answer as 1. So this is clear to many children. Okay, someone is asking output based question. Number of output based questions are there which you have to do. Suyash is saying good evening, sir. Good evening, Suyash. Okay, any other question if you have children? We have less time. So if you can ask your question. I think I have already given that answer of that prefix and postfix answer I have already given. Okay, someone is saying that it will be 0. What it will be 0? The answer will be 0. Okay, let me resolve that question. What was the question? Let me take that question again. It was y equal to plus y. Okay, and again it was y minus minus, and then plus minus minus y. This was, I think that was the only question. Okay, so no, this was not the question because y plus equal to it was. So that is something different. The answer was 25. Previously it was 25. Any other question anyone has? See, you have to focus on, children. Please remember that you have to focus on output based plus MCQs. Okay, MCQs and basic programs. One program based on if else, one program based on series and pattern. Okay, that will come. Someone is saying right to left pyramid pattern, pyramid series. Okay. So let us see one right uh, triangle. I'll tell you one right triangle program. I'll tell you, like, if we have to display this pattern, a basic pattern that you should do. Like if we have to display this pattern, okay, if it is n number of times, so you will run outer loop for number of rows. So that is int I equal to 1, I should be lesser or equal to n, I plus plus. Okay, and the second loop that you are going to run is int j, that will be based on the outer loop, that is for number of rows. Okay, and in the printing statement, you will just simply print what has to be printed, that symbol has to be, and in the outer loop you will just change the line by using a println method. So this is what a right triangle, a right triangle you can print in this way. Someone is asking something which I am not able to understand. What kind of hint you are asking? See, you have to prepare question answers also. Question answers will be there. Okay, someone is asking that what is the difference between Java statement and expression? See, statement and expression, you cannot say. See, statement is what? Statement can be a printing statement. It can be a looping statement. Okay, statement can be any type. Any sentence which is written is treated as statement. Like this is what looping statement. This is a complete looping statement. This is printing statement. Expression is what? Expression is all, is a combination of variables, some methods, okay, some constant values and operators. Okay. In palindrome number program, can we add extract digit to a string and then change into integer to compare it to the number? Absolutely. You can use that method also. You can convert it into string. Someone is asking take number. Very good. Okay, take number you are asking. Absolutely. Okay. So tech number program you are asking. You must know that in tech number what you need to do, children. You have to that split your number. Tech number is a number which is specially has to be done what? It has to be made half. Okay. So in tech number, what you have to do, that whatever the number is, that has to be made as half, and after making it half, then only you will compare it. Okay. Can anyone give me one example of tech number in the chat box? Then it will be very easy for us to get the code. Okay. Any example of tech number? Anyone just type? Like tech number must be what? It must be of even number of digit. It may be of 4 digit, 6 digit, 8 digit. Okay. Okay. No, 125 is not a tech number. It's of it's not of, it is odd, na? So number of digit must be even for being a tech number. First most important thing is what? It must be even number of digit. Okay, someone has told that it will be 2025. So like 2025. So when you split it, so it becomes 20, and here it is 25. When you add it, children, it becomes 45. And the square of 45 will be again 2025. It is what? A take number. How to extract it? Let us see the code. Okay, we will see the code. How can we do this? For doing this, suppose your number is stored in n. Okay, so first of all, you have to check if n, you have to find what? You have to find, you have to extract the digit. So you will write the code of while n is greater than 0, get the digit into d, and what you need to do next is, without modulus also you can do. You can simply take a variable for counting the digit as 0, c plus plus you take, and divide the number by 10. You know what we will get? By using this loop, we will get number of digit. Okay, if the digit is even or odd, that we will get to know. The first step is to get the number of digit. Okay, if c, which if it is module by 2 is equal to 0, it means number of digit is even, then the next step comes. What will be next step? If it is true, then you will do what? You will split the number. How will you split the number? That you have to see. So we can take like I am taking P1 and P2, part 1 and part 2. Okay, how will you take part 1 and part 2? Like number is of 4 digits. So when you divide the number by 100, if number is divided by 100, so we need to also do what one more thing, that number has to be stored somewhere else. Like if I say here num divided by what? Number of digit is what? That we have to see. So if I write here math dot POW. Okay, math.pow, and 10 power what? We have to divide by 10 to the power half. So suppose it is of 4 digits, so it will be divided by 2. Okay, so if when you divide it, you will get it. Like suppose the number is of 4 digits, so what you will get when you divide it by 2, you will get the this part. So let's store in P1. And how will you get P2? P2 you will get by this way. Like num has to be moduled by math.pow, and that will be tc by 2. And in this way you separate it and you get it. So part 1 and part 2, when you get it, you have to add P1 and P2. Suppose if you have added in a variable s, do the square of it. Okay, or you can write if s into s is equal to num, then this will be as a take number. Otherwise it's not a take number. So the main thing in take number is find the number of digits, check for even. If it is even, then you do this process, and then find the square of the sum of the both part, and then only you can compare with the original number. Okay, someone is asking, sir, can you please tell math.pow minus 3 point minus 3 power 4? See, on negative numbers, it doesn't work. It needs positive number. There will be, you may get an runtime error like NaN you may get. Okay, okay. Sir, in menu-driven program, which method is more favorable by using if else or switch? Menu-driven, kindly go with switch case. That will be easier for you. Okay, someone is asking how to print first 100 prime number. Okay, first, how to print 100 prime numbers. First 100 prime numbers. So let us see that how to print 100 prime number, first 100 prime number. For that, what you need to do is, first you will run a loop. That will be your basic loop from 1 to 100. Okay, and after that, what you have to do, that you have to look each and every number. So you will do what? You will start another loop, that is j, that will go up to I. Every time it will go up to I, and j plus plus. Okay, and how to check for a prime? You can simply write here if I module j is equal to 0. If it is divisible, then you take a variable here as a 0 every time that will be divided. Okay, if it is divisible, increase the counter variable. Okay, and what you do is, as you close this inner loop, when it gets closed, what you do, check if c is equal to 2. C is equal to 2. It means that it will be 2, means it will be divisible by 1 and itself, then only it will be 2. In that case, you can simply print system.out.print, and what to be printed, I to be printed, and you can simply give a space here. And then next, what you have to do is, you have to close this loop. So in this way, simply you can print the prime numbers between 1 to 100. All the prime numbers will be printed. Okay. Children, if you have any doubt, any question, please ask. So, okay. See, someone is asking unique number. See, unique number is not up to your syllabus, but let me tell you what is unique number. Okay, unique number, for making unique number means like every digit is different. Means a number which has each digit as different digit, then that is unique number. No digit is repeated is as known as unique number. Okay, children, if you have any, do not ask programs. Okay, programs will take more time. If you have questions like output based questions, any query, short questions, then it will be easier. Yes, it can be odd even both, no problem. Digits should not be repeated. Remember it, in unique number, digits should not be repeated. Okay, someone has asked, let me, who is that? How to how to import a package. To import a package only you have to use import keyword, children, that you know. To import a package you have to use import keyword, and then after you have to write java, and then what you have to write, the name of the package, and then the period operator, like uh, import is a keyword to include any package, then the java, and then dot package name. Suppose generally we use util package, very common package for us, and then what we write the name of the class that is required for us. When we don't want to mention the particular class, specific class, then we can simply do what, we can include the entire package by putting the asterisk symbol. Thank you so much. The process of restricting a free flow of data from outside world. See, can you relate with that what you are asking this question? Return type of is letter. See, it will be boolean. Boolean, it will be in small letter. It will be in small letter, not in capital. See, bodily privacy uh, is the term related to the, like whoever the user online, the physical privacy is known as the bodily privacy, related to the images and the videos. Okay, what is input stream? Input stream is a class which resides in which it is in the buffered reader, which is a part of which package. There is another package for input of that, it is okay. Input stream reader, buffered reader, these are the classes of uh, the part of another input package. That, but generally what we use, util, that is a part of IU package, input output stream. Okay, but that is not in the syllabus. Someone is asking about superclass. Superclass is the class which is inherited by any other class. Okay, capital B is not correct. Capital B, it will begin with small b. In book, it may be misprinted. Okay, someone is asking the question based on continue and break. Okay, okay. One question I will take. This will be the last question based on continue and break. Okay, that is very important. So let us go with that question. Okay. So let us see here. Suppose if I take here like p is equal to 50, and here I write while uh, p is lesser or equal to, p is lesser or equal to 15. I have done. Okay. Here I am removing this, and what we are doing it, that we are putting a condition here, that if p is equal to 3, then break. Otherwise, system.out.println, what to be printed, p to be printed, and every time what we are doing, that we are decreasing the value. I'm putting here minus minus. Okay, in this case what will happen, the initial value we have given as 15. 15 is lesser or equal to 15. 15 is lesser or equal to 15. So 15 is equal to 15. So in that case, it is true. It will come here. P is not equal to 3. 15 is not equal to 3. So no break. 15 will be printed. Okay. Next time what will happen? It will become 14. 1 minus. 14 is lesser than 15. True. So what will happen? It will be printed how many times? Like 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. When it comes to 3 children, because in the case of 3, 3 is equal to 3. So this condition is true. And when it is true, break will be applied and break will be executed when the loop will be terminated. So it will not be printed. Okay, what will not be printed? That this from 3 to 1 will not be means remaining value will not be printed. Actually what this is going to be infinite loop, because p will always be lesser than 15 every time. So this will be terminated by printing this. So this is the use of break statement. You can simply do what that by using break statement you can terminate a loop. It is also used in switch, but break comes along with the if statement inside the loop. So, children, I hope this was a useful session for you. Whatever I can do, could do, I have done for you all. Thank you so much. All the best for your examination. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.